I went into this expecting compromises, but after months of use, I'm pleasantly surprised by how capable it feels. It handles core cleaning reliably, and the battery endurance is better than I predicted. I started cautious about cordless power, yet in real use it has stayed consistent enough that I now trust it for regular cycles.
What helped most is the practical routine. Set a mode, drop it in, and let it run. I can get long sessions without draining the battery too fast, which means fewer interruptions and more complete coverage in one go. For my schedule, that reliability is huge, because I'm not babysitting the process every time I need the pool cleaned.
In daily use, the strongest results are on floor, walls, and waterline where debris tends to collect. It climbs well, keeps moving, and returns to the edge at the end, which makes retrieval simpler. That parking behavior saves time and avoids the awkward fishing around I used to do with older equipment.
The filter setup has made a noticeable difference for fine material. I'm seeing better pickup of small particles that older gear often missed, so the water stays clearer between deep cleans. Rinsing baskets with a hose is straightforward, and that simple cleanup step keeps each next run performing the way I expect.
One big quality of life gain is removing hoses and extra pump dependency from my normal workflow. With less fixed gear to wrestle and maintain, pool care feels lighter and less cluttered. I also appreciate the reduced energy load compared with older setups that relied on additional pump hardware running for long stretches.
I do keep expectations realistic in tricky geometry. Steps and narrow ledges are still the weak spot in my experience, especially in compact corners or small stair profiles. Even so, the broad coverage everywhere else is strong enough that those remaining touch-ups are minor instead of becoming a full manual cleanup session.
App control is useful before the unit goes underwater, and mode switching is easy when I want faster passes versus deeper cleaning. I've learned to pick cycles based on current debris load, not just habit. That small adjustment improved consistency and helped me get better results without running max settings every single time.
What impressed me most is how it performs under heavier seasonal debris conditions. Leaves, pollen, and small junk that used to clog other components are now managed more gracefully, so weekly maintenance is less stressful. Instead of fighting buildup all week, I'm maintaining cleaner baseline water with less effort.
Battery life continues to be one of the standout points for me. Getting multi-hour operation on a charge gives me flexibility to cover bigger jobs without anxiety. Charging and reset are simple enough that I can keep a regular rhythm, and that rhythm is what actually makes long-term pool care sustainable.
Handling weight is manageable for me, though I still account for the extra heft right at lift-out before water drains. I usually set it on the edge, clear the basket, and move it to the stand so it is ready next time. That sequence keeps things efficient and reduces wear on both me and the equipment.
I also like that this doesn't have to be an all-or-nothing tool to be valuable. Even when it misses a difficult stair section, the overall time saved on the rest of the pool is substantial. The balance works in my favor. Strong automated coverage, light manual finishing, and a much calmer maintenance routine.
After extended use, my takeaway is that this system is practical, dependable, and easy to live with. It gives me cleaner water, fewer headaches, and better control over how often I run full cycles. I still fine-tune settings for edge cases, but as a weekly workhorse, it has absolutely earned its spot.
If I had to sum it up, this has turned pool